Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and we're going to look at another game for the DECO Cassette System, and this is called Flying Ball, and it is kind of a reworking of the old game Cluster Buster, which was also for the DECO Cassette System. But this is a ball and paddle game, and there are rows of blocks that act as a safety net for the ball that's bouncing around. So you can let it get behind you, but once the ball has broken through all those bricks, then you'll lose a life. And here's the boot up screen. It's very long, longer than usual. But we're starting to wind down the DECO Cassette System games. There's only about 5 more or so left to do. There's about 14 other ones that have not been emulated yet. This is very, very similar to Cluster Buster if you've ever played that one. The only thing, well, the graphics are a little bit different, but the basic gameplay is the same, and this version has less annoying sound effects, I think. But yeah, you bounce a ball off of your paddle, and the paddle is like a bunch of guys holding up a trampoline. You can press a button and make your trampoline turn blue, and when the ball bounces off it, it goes at this wicked angle, and that may help or hinder your efforts in some instances. But normally when the ball bounces off your paddle, it will go at a 45-degree angle. But the angle is much tighter if you hold the button down and make your trampoline turn blue. You can move your trampoline up the screen, and your basic goal is to break parts of this structure that comes down at you, and it's this bunch of blocks. And you break the blocks by bouncing the ball off your paddle into them, or bouncing it off the walls to ricochet onto the structure. And there are certain points on the structure that, when hit, will release a good chunk of the structure. Falling structure won't kill you or hurt you. It'll just go right by. But there are certain things on the structure that can fall and kill you if you touch them. And they're these little red things, and they're worth a good deal of points if you hit them. There are also sometimes little bonus characters that run by, and I don't know how you trigger those, but they'll give you a substantial bonus. There are other bonus items that are sometimes hidden among the structure that if you release them or if you strike them, you'll get an extra life, and they're blue things. We'll look at the... this is kind of weird how the graphics got all messed up here, but that'll go away when we start the game. Okay, here we go. Flying Ball. What a stupid name. But yeah, see where it says special? That's an extra life. Sometimes the structure will hold that little icon. You can also move the structure back up a little ways. See, he lost a life because he let the ball go through all the way. But by pushing up, you can make the structure move back up. And see the flashing brown items at the top of the screen, by where the score is. those indicate how many times you can push the screen up and make the structure go higher if it's too close for comfort. But touch the structure with your trampoline and you lose a life. See that red thing? Those will fall once in a while. I think they're spiders. They were in that Cluster Buster as well, but they made a really loud, annoying sound when they dropped down. But this is very similar mechanics-wise to Cluster Buster. But they're hard to see, but there are certain points in the structure that if you hit them, then a big chunk of the structure will fall. And you can let the structure go down below you, and if it does go completely below you, then the level will end. If you destroy all the blocks, of course, the level will also end. And you get a bonus for the number of the number of times that you hit the structure. Yeah, and those red things are spiders, I guess. They will fall sometimes from the structure if you hit a certain point on the structure, or if it just gets close to you. There, I took out a good chunk of that, but I'm losing valuable chunks out of my safety net. And there it went through. That is really stupid that on your next life you still have all those same lost blocks. Not fair. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was very nice. Yeah, you get a nice bonus if you take out a big chunk like that. But yeah, you can kind of see where the weak points are if you can get the ball to hit that. This is actually, well, Cluster Buster, which was, you know, the same, basically the same game as this, and released 1 year earlier. So this game kind of seemed unnecessary. Oops, ran out of room to move. I should have used one of my push-up opportunities to push the structure up. See, I have 3 remaining. Getting kind of hairy, I should have used it. Ooh, that was very nice. But, yeah, Cluster Buster, which came out a year before this, kind of predated some of the action of was it Puzzle Bobble or Bust a Move? Yeah, ran out of room. I should have used my thing. Puzzle. Oops. No. I'll play another game in a little bit. But Puzzle Bobble did kind of the same thing in trying to break off big chunks of the descending structure. And Puzzle Bobble came out like 11 or so years after Cluster Buster. So Cluster Buster had some influential elements from its gameplay. But yeah, it had much more annoying noises than this game. And this game is very similar to Cluster Buster. I don't really know why they bothered coming up with this one, but yeah, don't touch your trampoline on the structure or you're dead. Don't let the ball go through the rows of bricks or you're dead. And again, you can press a button and your trampoline will make the ball go at a different angle. And we'll look at that a little bit later. I didn't do it in the 2 games that I played. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see certain points where the structure can be broken. And fall off in a great big chunk. Yeah, in Cluster Buster, you didn't have a trampoline. You just had this weird circular type of paddle. And the spiders that descended from the structure, and it looks like a bunch of baby spiders, or egg sac or whatever. They would make this really annoying noise when they broke off of it. But you can get a really nice bonus when you can break off a big chunk of the structure. And I'm not sure what this structure is supposed to be, but it still has these little red spiders or whatever they are coming down at you. Ooh, that was nice. Yeah, we're starting to run down on the or run out of the emulated DECO game list. I only have about 5 more games left. I might re-upload a couple of the games I've already made videos, because the videos weren't very good. Oops. Probably redo like Astro Fantasia and Peter Pepper's Ice Cream Factory, even though neither of those are very good games. But later on, there will be little blue creatures in little blue creatures in your structure, and those, when hit, are extra lives. Yeah, that is totally lame. that they don't replenish the blocks on your next life. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, one last one. Come on. God damn it. Well, last life. Can I get that one last frickin' block? Come on. There we go. But yeah, you get a bonus for clearing all the blocks. As well you should. More of those stupid red spider things. Yeah, I didn't have room to move. I should have used one of my things that move the structure upwards. But yeah, the graphical limitations make the game kind of pause when the ball hits a block. It's kind of crappy. But yeah, we'll look at, yeah, I'm holding the button so it's blue. My trampoline is blue, and it's making the ball go at a tighter angle. Maybe that's helpful. Well, there's a bonus character that can run across the screen and give you a bonus once in a while. That is Flying Ball by Daddy East in 1984 for the DECO Cassette System, sort of a reworking of Cluster Buster. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Flying Ball by Daddy East in 1984 for the DECO Cassette System. I'll be back with another video in the future. See ya, folks. Bye-bye.